So last time we were trying to fix a variable called vultureCount, and all that is supposed to do is count how many vultures are alive on screen, and it's not working at all. We're not actually doing anything with it at the moment because we tried to change it to this. vultureCount gets set to 0, and then we cycle through, at least on our first wave, we cycle through all 3, and if the vulture at our index is not in the graveyard, meaning it's out, it's on the screen, then we're gonna update our vultureCount by itself +1. It's just, well, that's why. Well, this is just in our wave 2. We need this ultimately in the top here of our update. So let's see, okay. Are we not instantiated yet? Yeah, we're not instantiated yet, so. I guess we gotta go here. Or actually, after our wave logic, go ahead and put it there. It's just not working. Why was test 10 all of a sudden? Oh. I'm getting rid of this test. So we're printing up vultureCount. Now, as soon as each vulture is out of the graveyard, it should increment, but it is not doing that. Where did we even put it? Let's just put it at the end. After we update our vultures and everything, then we're going to count. See, and why does it become 1 after the second one spawns? Like, that just makes no sense to me. Are we printing up the graveyard values? We are not. The graveyard values are working, so I don't get why we weren't incrementing this right. vultures.graveyard. We're just gonna check our first 3 vultures if they're in the graveyard or not. Now, they should all be not graveyard false, you know? Graveyard false once they spawn, which they are, and that should be triggering our vulture count instantiation, or increment, but that is not the case. What the vulture count, are we spelling the same thing? Vulture count, vulture count. So we set vulture count. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we set it to 0. Okay. So yeah, this is where we're messing up, is we're setting it to 0 in the for loop. We need to set it before the for loop. Okay, that should actually be right now. 1, 2, 3, thank God. Okay. So yeah, my bad. That was weird that they kind of hugged each other and turned like that. I want to take a peek at the vulture to vulture side collision and see if we're doing any interesting things with the buffer value for that. So where is our vulture to vulture collision? It might be in our play state. Okay, so it's a collides function called collides others. So if we go to okay, it looks like we aren't doing a buffer on the vulture collides function. Let's just check that that's what we're doing. Yeah, collides with others. Okay, so what's happening here? We're cycling through all the vultures, and then we're cycling through all the vultures again. So we check every vulture with every other vulture. now, as long as the vulture's index does not equal our vulture we're trying to compare it to, then we say, hey, do we collide with the other vulture? If so, our dx gets multiplied by a -1, which isn't necessarily the case, because that would just mean we would swap we need to swap our dx, not just, well, if it's a positive, we'd multiply it by -1 and it would become negative, and if it's negative, we'd multiply it by -1 and it would become positive. So that should actually be right. And then we're saying if our x is smaller than the other's x, meaning we're on the left side, then we're setting the other's x to be equal to us plus our width plus 1. Now this plus 1 is kind of like a so we don't touch, but we shouldn't be touching if our dx is backwards or reversed, so this might make it look prettier. We just have to wait till they crash in with one another and see. It's gonna be a while. See, that is not right. It's looking better now. They don't seem to get... It's looking better. Okay. Did we get rid of test? Yes, we did. We got vultureCount. Where is our vultureCount? Okay, so we need this for enemy objects amount. The idea is if we kill one of these, yeah, our tarot timer turns into 20 seconds times the amount of living vultures. So now that looks to be working. Oh, great. Did you see that? What happened? Oh, that was not... used to be broken. That was not broken. What is going on with the update, with the tier upgrade? Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out. I just have 0 energy today. At least we got vultureCount working, and our tarot timer seems to be working decent. But we need to fix whatever that tier upgrade is getting messed up with, which I think I know what it is. We added a spawn delay parameter into our vulture class, which works fine when we instantiate the spawn delay based on our enemy objects based on our wave, but when we do our taxi to jockey collision, then come on, man. See how we're not actually giving a parameter of spawn delay here. So if we give us a spawn delay of 0, Jesus. Okay, insert mode 0. Thank you. Okay, now we give ourselves a 0 spawn delay, and if we take a look at our vulture class in our update function, our spawn delay actually is, if our spawn delay is smaller than 0, we're going to be taken out of the graveyard and then become spawning. Okay, so we need actually, we'll give it like 0.1 or something, because we need spawn delay to be subtracted by delta time, and then it'll be smaller than 0, and since it's smaller than 0, we would be taken out of the graveyard. So I guess we need like just a bigger number than 0 for that reinstantiation. So let's just do 0.1 and see if that fixes our weirdness. Okay. Let's try it. Come on. Really, man? Okay, we're looking for when the taxi hits the egg that it doesn't, and our freaking taxi logic's busted and it's still jacked. The parameter after index. Spawn delay. So we did give spawn delay. So what if we have the spawn delay as 0.1? It's jacked, dude. Okay, we don't want it to be spawning equals true, because we don't want it to rise out of the ground. So we actually just want it to be spawn delay of 0, right? Really? Dude. How? Stop it. When I don't want to be good at the game, I'm just killing it. Okay, be normal, be normal. And our AI is off too now. I don't get it. We're not out of the graveyard. I don't think. Let's see what happens when our spawn delay is triggered. Spawning true. Okay. Yeah, graveyard false. I'm hoping that'll fix it. Bro. Where is our egg invulnerable timer? That's so jacked up, dude. How'd it get so jacked up? Our AI's busted. Our updating is busted. Where in our vulture class are we updating our DX? Okay, well, so it looks like we need to inherit our spawning DX as well. Right here. We need to say vultures at index I. That DX gets vultures. Hoping they'll move now when they spawn, but that still doesn't mean our taxi's spawning at the correct spot or that our AI is back. Okay, that's at least working now. They're not standing still, but the egg is up there. Watch the taxi not be able to make it up to that middle platform. Look, he won't jump, and then he gets stuck on the bottom there, which is something we fixed. We'll just have to take a look at our needs to jump. Do we not have needs to jump? How do we do it? Jump timer. Time between jumps. I could have sworn we had a needs to jump or something. So how are we doing the AI? We're finding the egg. I swear to God, we had like a needs to jump flag in here, but that is just not in here. So I don't even see where our AI for finding the egg is, which is really weird. I could have sworn it was called needs to jump. When do we modify DY? Just jumped. So when are we doing Just Jumped? Okay. See, I swear to God, we had a needs to jump to trigger this stuff. I'm just gonna have to look for it. I don't know when we would have gotten rid of that, but it is not there anymore. Yeah, I don't know where it went, but our AI for finding the egg is gone. I don't know where that is, but I'll have to find it and re-add it. We do that tomorrow. We got our vulture count working today. We got the spawning of the tier upgraded vultures working again. We just don't have the AI for our taxis. So I'll have to track that down. But then once that's good, we're good to go ahead and move to wave 3, I think, which is going to be the platform shrink. I don't think I'll be doing the troll lava hand. I can save that for future work, but at this point, this project started 2 years ago. So I'm hoping to have more days like yesterday where I kind of come up with an idea and then kind of try to just build it kind of rapid iteration style, because I think that'll help me build my skills more. So I'll probably be moving on from Just here in another couple weeks once we figure out the next couple waves. But as long as we can get our taxi AI back, then we've got the frameworks to do all of the vulture spawning waves. So the hardest part's going to be the retractable platform for the ground. And what? And maybe the egg round, the egg wave. That will just be some hard-coded in egg positions, so that's actually not going to be too difficult. So yeah, we're in the end stretch here of making this game. We take a look at our get diff. We fixed our vulture count by not resetting it to 0 every loop. We fixed our collision for our vulture to vultures. We instantiate things a little better here with a 0 spawn delay so that it doesn't come in spawning, rising out of the ground upon a taxi jockey collision. That's about all we did. But we have a working vulture count. So yeah, I'm gonna dig around a couple commits ago and see if I can find when the last time is we had working AI for our taxi class, so that we can re-get that back, because right now it's non-existent. I must have accidentally deleted it somewhere, or I just forgot where it is. I don't know. But then we'll get going to do the final touches on the next couple waves.